Don't look at the two brothers who don't look alike, but he is a genuine mecha pilot. To help, first help them drive the screws, then connect the neural sensor to the back. When the driver puts on the helmet, only cumbersome combat uniforms can truly play a protective role. His brother's death left a shadow that could not be erased throughout his life. This forced him to give up his title of hero and become a construction worker. But the cunning monster did not give up occupying the earth. More behemoths continue to pour in from the bottom of the sea. Its huge body can easily destroy majestic buildings, even if humanity wins in the end. But the losses suffered are irreparable. Later people discovered, the production rate of mecha hunters cannot keep up with the rate of destruction. It is precisely because of this. The hit Mecha Hunter project was rejected by heads of state. Subsequently, all funds were allocated to the coastline strengthening project. They would rather fence themselves in. I don't want to bet my money on the general either, but what they don't know is, this huge strength only lasted for an hour before it completely failed. Fortunately, at my former teammates on TV, Luo Li suddenly had the urge to step into the cockpit again. But at this moment, suddenly, a military plane flew outside the construction site. When he found out who was coming, he found out. This is actually my old leader from 5 years ago. It turns out that since leaving the government, the general has been working hard to gather available resources. However, compared to those mecha giants, drivers are obviously more scarce. Nowadays, only Luo Li is the third-generation driver alive. The Danger Wanderer is still waiting for his owner. But at this time, Luo Li simply couldn't accept entering other people's brains. However, although the current resistance army is very poor, but the general still got 4 mechas, most popular. It's the Storm Red Tiger assembled by Chung Chao. Its unique construction requires 3 drivers to drive it, but its combat power is 3 times that of other mechas. Just one place in Hong Kong. I gained the investment from 7 monsters, although Mao Xiong's Alpha is the oldest generation of mecha, but it does not affect its huge combat effectiveness at all. Driven by the Mao brothers and sisters, he even achieved an excellent record of killing 6 monsters. Few rounds. Defeated all candidates. I thought my handsome skills could fend off everyone, but who knew it would be replaced by Mako's weird compliments. It turns out that the co-pilot of the Wanderer was actually Mako. However, the general disqualified him in the end. Fortunately, Luo Li, who was on the side, asked for mercy. Only then did Mako barely get the chance to end. But what Luo Li didn't expect was that I was almost obsessed with this little girl. Although initially their synchronization was perfect, but as deep memories emerge, Mako suddenly lost control. At this moment, he seemed to have fallen into extremely painful memories. Monsters attacked my hometown. Relatives are missing. Only I was crying on the street as a little girl. But what's even more terrifying is, this monster seems to only chase me, even if you have run into a dead end. He did not escape the harassment of monsters at all. Mechs was reduced to ashes. Suddenly everyone started to run away. The control room wanted to cut off all links. But who knew that Mako's neural connections were too strong, so that it cannot be awakened by external force at all. The pulse cannon is about to be fired. The general immediately cut off all power links. This allows the energy that is about to reach its peak to gradually dissipate. Mako thought he would never get the chance to pilot a mecha, trying to save a piece of brain that is not dead for the doctor. But when they wore huge protective suits and got into the monster's body, they discovered, the brain here has been beaten into yeast. But just when everyone thought there was no hope, something unexpected happened. Several people actually clearly heard a regular beating sound. It's frightening. If they learn how to truly destroy the wormhole under the sea. However, the uninformed general and others, but we have already arrived near the wormhole. Huge helicopters can only take them to offshore locations, but both mechas can close the valves on their bodies, making them full-fledged submarines. However, at this time, the monster army seemed to sense the danger. 2 level 4 monsters were actually deployed here early. Although the scanner has already captured the monster's signal, but the monsters swimming around cannot be seen with the naked eye. Seeing that the 2 mechas have arrived at the wormhole under the sea, the doctor finally seizing the opportunity to break through the poisonous woman. But who knew they would call for reinforcements the next second? Seeing that 2 against 1 has no chance of winning, the raider is also ready to wake up. Prepare to use your body to open the road ahead. I saw that when 2 monsters got close enough, the raider did not hesitate to activate many of the weapons behind it. Just the blink of an eye. There was a huge fire all around. The powerful shock wave even exploded all the surrounding seawater. Fortunately, the hole was completely destroyed. Everyone cheered. But rescuing the 2 drivers is the most critical right now. Fortunately, Luo Li hid in the escape cabin at the last moment. I was lucky enough to escape the explosion. Since then, mankind has achieved total victory. The timer used to predict monster attacks has also been permanently cleared. But they were all obtained by countless people who dared to sacrifice.